Arn Ingram here, and welcome to the wonderful world of whitetails. Moment this comes out, maybe my head's chopped off. What I'm going to do is put that camera on my neck. I've got it on 3-second delay, and just walk down and do what I do, and talk and talk and talk. Yeah. Marcus Avenue. That's what we called it last year when Marcus. Now this is 50 yards right here. This rock. It's 50 yards from that sign. 50 yards. 50 yards. It feeds 150 feet. So the end is about 200 feet. But it's only about 100 feet that way. So it's a half an acre. If it isn't even 100 feet that way. But get it narrow enough. They come up through there. Come on through here to feed. We're either here or over here, depending on the wind direction. Is that a moose? Oh no. God, son of a bitch. $1,000. Thing is, the clown that said that he would do it was said $2,000 an acre. This is only an acre, half an acre. But when I asked him how much to do it, he said $2,000. It's what it means is he doesn't know what an acre is. 208 feet by 208 feet. It's 50 yards from that sign to that rock. That's 150 feet. 50 feet beyond that, plus 150 feet 208 feet that way, is an acre. And I'd need this trail not to be part. What I need to do is tie into this trail up along the edge of my land, which is right up here by that blue ribbon. I don't know if you can see the blue ribbon in that tree. That's the border to my property. And my land, people I bought the property from own the piece next to it, only over to about those pines over there, because he wanted to keep access to the back edge of it, which is fine. I'll do that if he lets me use it. That way I can get down access to a stand and maybe put it right here on the edge of my property. That way I can see over there where the trail they got comes up that way. And watch that whole thing. The wind's right in my face coming out of the southwest sort of. Right now, it would be perfect. You know, or southwest wind. They're coming from down there and down over here. Put a tripod stand right about where this log is. Or one of those big ass blinds, and you can see all the way down to there. You can see them come in, come along the edge. And what's it? Not even a 75-yard poke to that pine tree down there. Anybody should be able to pull that off. Jim came down. I had enough money to have him clear this spot out. I'll show you what I want to do. Change it. I got to put 2 cameras up here now. I planted turnips, a throw and go mixture, and some clover was in that throw and go mixture. I've been down here before, and it looks like they're finally eating the turnip. So they're holding out on the turnip till spring when it pops up. See where they're chewing. I'll show you. This is where I was going to have that other tripod spot. Right here, it's a trail that leads to my tree stand over there, which is, well, if you understood how muzzleloader season went, you'll understand why I couldn't get back up in there. I think I still have some video left from muzzleloader season. But put it this way, there was snow on the ground. A lot of snow on the ground, especially that last weekend. December 8th, the 4th day of muzzleloader season, and the last video I have of a deer on the land until April 15th. You know? I gotta put 2 cameras up in here, both of them facing north. One by this entrance and one by that entrance. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get in here and till this up. Wasn't able to till it last year. It ticked me off. Put it this way. I got a tiller I rented for the first food plot. Cost me almost $400 because The place I rented to was near my home. And I had to drag it up here for 2 hours. Now, they closed at 5. They wouldn't let me pick it up after 5. So I had to pick it up 7 o'clock Friday morning. Bring it up 7 o'clock Friday morning and drop it off Monday. It's 4 days. 4 days rental at $33 an hour. I just rented it for the rest of the week and did some neighbors. $400 for a week's worth of rental on that thing. The next time I thought, well, maybe I'll try over here. And I drove down there to pick it up. And it's this itty bitty little... It would have taken me all day plus another day. So what I got to do is I got to find a way to till this up. I got to find a way I can afford to, because I have to have my money going to the camp this year. But you can see where they've been eating the turnips. Yeah, that's a turnip. This is dog do right there. I mean, deer do. They've been nibbling off the turnips. Right there. Nibbling off all over the place. Get fresh stuff right there. Look at that. No, it's hard as a rock. Hard as a rock. But here's where I had the scrape. Here's where I had the moose hunting. Here's where I got the dripper. Still there. There's a cedar there. I'm going to cut that up. But the moose like to cross that. There's a little blind. I don't know if you can see it. Top came off a little bit. It was good though. We were seeing deer down in there. So like I say, I gotta look at them turnips. They're eating them. Look at that. It's a big boy down there. See, when I put the seed in, it washed down here. A lot of it. So all that stuff's growing up down here. But I gotta put a camera in this tree because they like to enter right here. You see the dirt, doo-doo. They walk into there and say, "This is food. I'm gonna fertilize the crap out of this. They're gonna help me fertilize it." They come right through there. That's where the 3 does and that's where the spike came that I saw, and the 3 does and the spike came that my son saw. And when I saw the 3 does, they were way over there. The buck came out of here. It was a big rack, and it was going down that way. I think it was pinstripe because this is his side of town. Over that side of town's blacktip. Over this side of town's pinstripe. They probably fight them in the middle, but I gotta put a camera back in this tree. Cord, shoot, I hope that's in there. We have to do. I got a bunch of cords in here. I think these 2 little ones work just fine. Those 3. I think so. Still got an end on it? Yeah, it does. Okay. I wanted to get that log out of the way. Fell over this winter. Show it to you in a minute here. Hey, make sure it's upside down this time. I mean upside right. Gonna put it on. Strap it around. Need the other one. Thing is, I still don't get the far edge of it. People talk about the camera's seeing ability. 100 feet. 100 feet the camera would be off for detection. Okay? That's a problem. Most of them are only about 45 feet. Which is why, when I saw that spike come through, it never got picked up by the camera that was here. Because it came straight out that way, went right to that scrape, smelled it, and walked up that edge, and stayed more than 45 feet away. But the does come straight out, so you see them, and hopefully we'll get a good view of next time. I hope I got a card in that thing. Yeah, I do. Push it in. And hit enter. No, hit power, dumbass. There we go. First video will probably be of me. I'm going to move that. I think I can move it right now if I'm strong enough. The smell and everything. But they're starting to use the one I wanted them to use. Starting to come in and out here, which is where I wanted them to. I wanted them on the other side, so I can get a good outline of them. They come in and go wherever they want, and then they turn on, pick one out. Plus it gives me this bush and that tree, so they don't see me. But they are starting to use it now. See? deer tracks. They're starting to use it. Goes down into there and trail goes down that way, and trail goes down that way, and trail goes down that way. And it's just nothing but a bedding area in here. What I want to do is, because I got such a good view of it from up there, because I want to come down through here. I think you can get an excavator down through here without having to take anything out, just drive it. You can see this area where we couldn't see him. I couldn't see that spike till he came beyond this thing. I saw him right here. First place I saw him was right here when I saw that spike. MC said he saw the does down here and he bleeded, which is a mistake with just does. But the does turned and came up here. But I did want to see what this looked like down here. I didn't dare come down while I was hunting. But I'm willing to bet. I've been down here before, don't get me wrong. I just went during hunting season. I didn't want to trail him out. So I wanted him to keep doing it. I could shoot him over there if it was a buck. Do all that crap. Last year I could. But he comes down through here, cleans this up a little bit, and the deer will use it better, more. And then comes out to this area over here. I'm going to get across this. Get your old man leg over the top of it then. Oh, just like that. That's how good. Do it again. Oh! This area right here, in the middle of this thing. And there's going to be another one. That's where that moose went down through. But this area here is pretty flat and not a lot of shit in it. I'm hoping I can get him to come in here and clear this out and make it a small clover plot. Walking the deer up here and then making them think, okay, go to the plot. And if we get them before they get my wind, because the wind was going that way, if you get them before they go to the wind, they're not going to come to my wind side. They're going to come through here with a nice path that leads up to the other one. And I think you can get in right through here without too much of ado, too much hassle. You can right down through, clean that up a little bit, and right in through here on a food plot. So we could treat that thing as a bedding area right there. Look at this trail, well used. Those deer that I saw came right by that blue tree right there. But that whole area, I could make it a nice little food plot. That way it comes up, they come up on his property. If they come on my property, his property, by that tree, they're more likely to go this way. And we can shoot them from up there. Some other day we'll walk down in there and see the rest of it. This is the trail they're coming up, and they're just deciding to go this way or this way. I want them to come this way. So I want a food plot here. Okay. It's one thing about making a recording. It'll at least remind me of what I wanted to do. I listen to myself think. First I thought it was my backpack, so I stood still and still heard it. I might just put this video as it is, coughing and all, right on my YouTube channel. As a 2-hour special. Ha! Because it's going to take 2 hours to do what I got to do. Let's go for a walk. 2-hour special. Let's go for a walk. Why not? So I got the camera on that camera. I got a camera on that tree. Also might want to make this 75 yards, 150 feet from the tree stand to this corner, according to the rangefinder. Now I don't want to. I was thinking about picking this thing up and putting it across that thing, but they're using that trail, so I don't want to do that anymore. I'm going to try to drag it up that way. My muscles aren't what they used to be, I'll tell you right now. 60-year-old trying to drag a tree around. Hey, it might keep the bears away from the damn thing. Oh.